Hi, second graders. It's Mrs. Briggs here with the deep dive for lesson 26 of Module 1. Today you will need a post-it note or a couple post-it notes, your reading notebook. We are going to use the vocabulary section, and your Skytree book. Let's dive in. Today you're going to start by looking through your book, Skytree, and you're going to look for noun-verb pairs. Noun-verb pairs are, I'll show you an example on this post-it note. So leaves is a noun, person, place, or thing. Leaves are a thing. And then fluttered is the verb. So you're looking for a noun and a verb next to each other. So these help readers visualize changes in the season and in the tree. So it helps us picture how the season changes and how the tree changes. To help you find these, look for verbs with the suffix ed. So you're looking for words that end with ed, or action words that have ed at the end. That will help you. Then mark the words with sticky notes. So you can either write the pairs that you find all on one sticky note, or maybe fit a few on a sticky note. There are quite a few, so see if you can find all of them. So pause the video. Again, you're looking through Skytree to find noun-verb pairs. That means you're looking for nouns that also have a verb with it. Again, looking for verbs that end in ed will help you. Pause the video and go through Skytree and find those noun-verb pairs. After looking through your book, here are some examples that I found, and you can compare the ones that you found with the ones on the screen. If you didn't find all of these, you can add them to your list. Let's read through them together. So we have leaves fluttered, stars twinkled, clouds gathered, then drifted, squirrels huddled, light streamed, snow disappeared, squirrels raced, sap rose, snapper crawled. These are all noun-verb pairs. That means the word in the front is a noun and the word right after it is a verb or an action. If the author has included illustrations in the book or pictures in the book, why does he also use such descriptive verbs in the text? The author uses verbs such as fluttered, twinkled, drifted, huddled, streamed, and raced as verbs that offer a sense of the action or movement in the text. Even though the author has illustrated the book or drawn pictures to go with the story, the verbs he uses adds more details about the movement or action of nature, the tree, and the animals. These verbs build word pictures in our imaginations. So this helps us be able to picture it in our heads even better than just looking at a picture. Let's take a closer look at two of the verbs from the text. So we're going to focus on the word fluttered or flutter and huddled or huddle. Through the long summer days, its leaves fluttered in the soft summer breeze. So that's the sentence from your book using the verb fluttered. Snug in their nest, a family of squirrels huddled close through the winter days. How do these verbs help describe the seasons? Well, summer days are usually warm and we don't have a lot of wind. The sentence says soft summer breeze. So the verb flutter shows that the leaves are waving softly. Can you picture that? Imagine a soft summer breeze lightly blowing on a leaf that's on a tree branch. Picture it waving softly in the breeze. When football players huddle, they get close together. When cold, people want to be near something warm. The verb huddled shows that the squirrels move close together to show warmth. Can you close your eyes and picture that? Imagine that you're really cold and maybe you huddle up next to a fire to warm up. Or picture a football game and the football players are about to call a play to do. So they all get really close so they can hear each other. So in the text, we have squirrels huddling together. Using your hand, try showing the movement of fluttering. Can you move your hand? Wave it. Not like you're waving to say hi, but so that it's fluttering. Imagine the wind is blowing your hand and your hand is a leaf. What would it do? Let's chorally spell the word flutter. That means we're going to spell it together at the same time. Ready? F-L-U-T-T-E-R. Flutter. Now, which words in the entry connect what we did with our hands? So we're looking at a dictionary definition, or definitions, there's more than one here, of the word flutter. So what words do we see in these definitions that we can connect to what we did with our hand, imagining it's a leaf fluttering in the wind? Take a look. I'll read through the definitions. We'll start with the number one here. It says, to flap the wings rapidly. Butterflies fluttering among the flowers. Number two says, to move with quick wavering or flapping motions. A sail fluttering in the wind, like on a sailboat. And then B says, to vibrate in irregular spasms. His heart fluttered. And then our last one, to move about or behave in an agitated, aimless manner. She nervously fluttered around the office. Are there any words that remind you of what you did with your hand fluttering in the wind? Well, I see the words wave. Where's the word wave? Or wavering. And wind. I see the words move, quick, and wavering. These words connect with the way we moved our hands to show the leaves in the breeze. Let's chorally spell the word huddle. Ready? H-U-D-D-L-E. Huddle. With your bodies, show how a squirrel or a person might huddle. Now, since we do have to stay distanced, you can just huddle with yourself. Pull yourself in nice and close, trying to stay warm. Be gathered in a small, close group. If we had more people huddling with us. The squirrels shared heat by moving very closely to one another. Just like in the picture, they are all squished up against each other, trying to stay warm. All right, we are coming in for a landing. We are going to add the words flutter and huddle to your vocabulary section of your reading notebook. Then draw a picture next to each word. So the definitions or the meanings that we'll add we'll do flutter first, and then we'll write to move with quick flapping motions. So imagine that leaf blowing in the wind. It's still attached to the branch, so it's flapping in the wind quickly. Then we'll have huddle, and that one we will write to gather in a close packed group. So think about what you could draw for each of those. Let's see here, for fluttering, I might draw a leaf. There's my leaf. And maybe it's still attached to a branch, so I'll add a branch on here. And I'll draw little wind lines to show that it's moving in the wind, it's fluttering. Maybe you'll even draw a butterfly and imagine butterfly wings flapping quickly. And then for huddled, maybe you'll draw, these are people. People really close together, shoulder to shoulder. They're huddled together. Maybe their arms are around each other, huddled in nice and close. Or you can draw the squirrels huddled together. It's up to you. So the task that you need to do today for this deep dive is to add these 2 words to your vocabulary section with their meanings and draw a picture for each of them. When you're done with that, you are done with today's deep dive. Thank you for working hard and doing your best. Have a great rest of the day.